YouTube and welcome to my channel. It's Brittniki B. Now if you haven't noticed, I am just starting out with a new channel, so I probably have 0 subscribers and nobody looking at my stuff. But I wanted to get started, and before I do any reviews or any videos about opinions or tutorials, I figured that I should allow people to get to know who I am. And what better way to do that than with a 50 random facts about me video. First off, I want to start by saying that it is not easy thinking about 50 random facts about yourself. They're, number one, not too crazy and still interesting, because I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm not the most interesting woman in the world. Number one, I am from Illinois, originally from Chicago. I still do live in the state. I don't live exactly in Chicago, but I still consider myself from Chicago.
Yes, where we have the best pizzas, and it's not the Willis Tower, it's the Sears Tower, and we call it Pop. That's what it is.
Two, I am a mother. That is one of my most important titles to me. I have a 2-year-old son who I love so dearly, and he just makes my world. Number three, what a lot of people are going to want to know after I tell my mother how old I am. I'm 25 years old. Number four, I hold a bachelor's degree in biology. Yes, I am a science nerd, and I loved learning about science, and I would have not picked any other type of subject to study in college. Number five, I went to University of Illinois, Chicago. We call it UIC. It is an extension of the University of Illinois. A lot of people know Illini. We're basically the sister school of them. We're just in Chicago. Number six, I have been natural most of my life. As you can see, I am a natural Lisa. I've only gotten, I think, 4 relaxers in my whole life, and as soon as I started getting them and my hair got damaged, I stopped immediately. So I went most of my life hadn't having relaxers. When I was 15, I got my first one. By the time I was 17, I stopped getting them, and I haven't had one ever since. Now I'm 25, so it's good. 7, I used to be the biggest tomboy. I still have a little bit of that in me. I'm not totally a girly girl, but if you would have told me 5 years ago that I would have been wearing lipstick, I would have not believed it, because I was just as hard of a tomboy as they come. I don't really mix my food. It's really weird. Everybody notices this once they start to get to know me, that I don't like eat my food mixed up. So say if I have steak, potatoes, and broccoli on my plate, I pretty much have a rating system that first off, I'm going to go and I'm going to eat the broccoli first, and I'll eat all the broccoli first. Then I'll move to the mashed potatoes and eat those, and then I'll move to my steak. But it's never, oh, a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of potatoes and steak. It's each dish by themselves. It's weird, I know, but it's just what I do. A huge grammatarian. Like, I don't know what it is, but grammar really gets me, and I really can point it out. And say if on Facebook or something, a person writes a status, and it's just this heartfelt status, but they didn't use their or your correctly, I can't like it, because I picked that out and I'm just like, that's incorrect. You should know the difference between your and there, and there. So all that little stuff I catch and I notice and I correct it. And I don't actually have a name for it. My dad calls it gapers. But I will go on a huge long rant when I'm in traffic and you know it gets backed up. And when I get to the point that the traffic started and I see it is all because people want to be nosy because of something that's going on the other side of the highway, I go crazy. I mean, most of the time nobody is in the car when I do, but that just touches a nerve where I'm like, you're that nosy that you really had to slow down and make all of us have a longer commute because you wanted to see what was going on. You wanted to see how bad the crash was. And if that's the case, I expect for your report to be on the news or online so that I can read it, since you're so fascinated with that. My favorite season is fall. Okay, I don't know if you're probably seeing my videos, but since I'm doing a video, I'm more conscious of it. I have a bad case of resting bitch face. Many of you may know what that is. For those who don't, that means when I'm just going walking around, just doing my thing, not talking to anybody, you know, just my resting face. Looks like I'm really upset. So let's see. Like if I'm walking down. I guess I do have it, but it causes a lot of people to tell me to smile, and I hate that because I'm like, I am not upset. 90% of the time, I am not upset, and I'm just fine, and I'm happy. But people think because of my resting expression that I'm mad, and I'm not. But I'm not gonna go around being like this. I'll say this is not a Colgate commercial. No. I learned how to play piano when I was 8. I played piano from the time that I was 8 till I was about a sophomore in high school, and I wasn't into it back then, so I didn't put all my effort into it. But I still, to this day, I remember how to play certain songs, and I can read music. It takes a little bit of time, but I still have the ability. My favorite color is blue. I am an ultimate homebody. And the most ideal thing to me is just sitting at home with my little guy and just playing with him, watching TV. I don't always like to go out. Like, I swear I always find excuses for myself to not go out because I just really don't like doing that. Those days are long gone. I've experienced it enough. I've been to college. My ultimate dream. I would love to eat whatever I want without gaining a single pound. That is my ultimate dream in life. My job position, I work quality assurance for a pharmaceutical company. Interesting stuff. I just hate buying things at full price. I get so much satisfaction if I buy something for a discount or if it's on sale. So I rarely ever buy something the original price that it was, and that comes to everything. Even the designer stuff that I have, I wait for sales or I wait for there to be a discount because I just feel like I haven't accomplished something if I buy it at a regular price. This is a lot, man. Should have had some water or something because this is a whole lot of stuff. It's a whole lot of talking. I am a huge overthinker. Like, I think about stuff way too much. I cannot make a hasty decision. So if you need somebody to quickly decide, okay, should I get this? I'm not the person, especially since my whole major in college was science and I've been taught to research and I'm a big person on research. I can't just make a hasty decision. It also doesn't work well too when somebody is mad and then I start thinking it's because of me. Then I go back and like, why is she mad at me? Is she mad because did I take her pen and I didn't give it back? Did I take too many candies out the candy jar? Like, what did I do? Along with that, I'm sensitive. This really only comes in play when I feel like people make a judgment about me that is just totally off, or mainly when it comes to people who I'm really close to and they just gang up on me and say stuff I can't take it. Like, I remember my friends, my 2 best friends, they called me Basic Brittany. They're like, yeah, Brittany, you basic. You basic Brittany. And I was like,
Forget both y'all. I'm out. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking you ganging up on me like this. No.
you know, I like left and they had to come chase after me and say sorry. And then I calmed down. I have 2 tattoos. I have a tattoo right here on my wrist. You can't see it because my watch is covering it up. And then I also have one on my ankle. I want more, but small steps. I really need to make sure it's something that I like, if I want to spend the money on. And since I'm in a professional field, I want something that I can easily cover up and is not going to show with like what I wear every day at work. But I've always wanted to be able to wear like prescription glasses, but I don't need prescription glasses. Every single person in my family has them, and my mom and sister, I got them recently, and they're so cute, and I feel like they make you look so sophisticated and so classy. But although everyone else in my family needs glasses, I have no need whatsoever for glasses. My favorite colors to wear together, I love wearing black and I love gold accessories. I did not have my first boyfriend until I was 20. And that's been the only boyfriend that I've had. And you heard I was the mother, so you know what became of that. My ethnicities, I am American, because I live in America, was born in America. But I am also African, as you can tell, African descent. But other than that, I am also about 25 to 30% Native American. I am actually made up of a good percent of Native American. I know one of the tribes is Choctaw, and I'm not sure what the other one. And I am also Irish, good old Irish. I love watching game shows. Oh boy, when A Deal or No Deal used to always come on, I was sitting right in front of that TV. I love me some Deal or No Deal.
Ooh, don't make that deal. Don't do that. You know, you better take that deal because your luck ain't running well. You ain't doing it. And I was so good. People should have listened to me. They really should have.
I also love watching Family Feud and The Price is Right if I'm at home for that. I can speak Spanish a little. I actually minored in Spanish in college. I have very bad nerves and I'm easily startled. So when it comes around Halloween time, I don't want to go to haunted houses. People get so excited about that and I'm just like, no. A little facts too, I hate when I have those like little red notification signs on my iPhone. So when you see those people, like you have email, they show you their phone and they have like 50,000 billion emails, I get anxiety. I'm like, no, I can't have that. Like all of my stuff needs to be getting rid of as soon as I get it because I don't like seeing that red notification sign. My favorite foods, I love pizza. Chicago has some of the best pizza, so you can understand. And I also love baked macaroni and cheese. I hate math. It's biology and not physics. I love basketball. I played basketball in high school. And I actually got an offer to play at a D2 school. I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. I like pop. I like R&B. I like rap. I like a little trap music, so I get a little ratchet sometimes. One thing that I would have gotten into if I wasn't in the field that I am now, when I was in school, I would have studied forensic anthropology. Sometimes I wish I would have gone away to school. I don't like sharing food. Like if I get food, and especially if I'm hungry, I'm hangry, and people try to take stuff on my plate, I go ballistic. If you wanted something, you should have told me to get you something. I have never had a professional massage. I have been a server in a restaurant. I can go on and on about my pet peeves being a server and the whole tipping process. I get passionate about that subject. That can be another video for another day. I think I'm close to 50, but I'm not at it. I'm gonna start rambling off just really random stuff that's probably not gonna be interesting. I was born in September, so I'm a Libra. I have one other sibling. I have a younger sister that's 8 years younger than me. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? I have brown eyes. They're dark brown. I'm about 5'8" and some change, so I just say I'm 5'9". I've had braces. I'm not really a coffee drinker. You know, this might be a little bit less than 50 facts about me, but it's enough. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like me to do videos on based off of what you heard about me. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you later.